This is a horrible intro. Hey guys, this is Blind again. What is above you at this moment? I figured that since I'm using a TF2 gameplay in the background, I could talk about something TF2 related first. More specifically in this case, free-to-play versus free-to-play or premium-to-play, whatever terminology you use. For this video, I'm going to use the terminology premium and free-to-play for simplicity. Personally, I've played TF2 on and off for a little over a year, and I have been premium for more than half of that, I believe. When I was free-to-play, I thought it was unfair that most premiums thought that if you're free-to-play, you tended to have less skill. My opinion on that has changed. Most of the time, at a certain point, you either stop playing the game or you invest money in it. And what I mean by that is that after they have played the game for so long, they either decide to stop playing because they're not interested in it anymore, or decide that they think they'll be playing it for a while and decide to buy something. So what I'm saying here is, basically, premium players tend to have played the game longer because they decided, hey, I think I'm going to be playing this for a while, I don't think I'm going to stop, so I'll put some money into it. I mean, after all, don't we all know that practice equals skill? And if any of you people watching have played TF2, you know it's completely different from pretty much every other first-person shooter out there. So you need to practice in Team Fortress 2 if you want to be good in Team Fortress 2. Don't get me wrong, I don't think all free-to-plays are noobs. In fact, I think many of them can be very good. It's just that, generally speaking, free-to-play players haven't played the game as long as most premium players. And as I said before, experience equals skill. This is why whether or not the person has hats is sometimes used as a litmus test for whether or not that person has any skill. Hats take quite a while to acquire, and to actually get good ones for the classes that you actually play and want them for, it can take a long time. So that's why people who have really nice hats are generally considered to have more skill. I mean, I've been playing Team Fortress 2 for over a year, and there's still, I like playing Sniper. I used to be really good at it. I'm not quite as good as I used to be, but I still really like playing Sniper. And I don't have very many nice items for the Sniper. Like, all I have is like a painted Ellis's cap and the 2-foot tooth kicker. That's all I have for a Sniper after like a year of Team Fortress 2. Not to mention that both of those items can be equipped on a bunch of different classes, so that makes it even worse. Granted, I never got into trading and all that, but still, you can kind of see my point here, right? Actually, I kind of feel like correcting myself here. The Ellis hat is an all-class hat, while the 2-foot tooth kicker it equips on most classes, but not all of them. Like, it doesn't go on pyro, and I don't think it goes on heavy either. Anyways, that's like the general perception of free-to-plays, which I do have to agree with. However, there are people who take it too far, who think, oh, you have a gibbous, you have to be a noob, or oh, he has an unusual, he has to be really good at this game. That's overgeneralizing. Yes, generally, that's probably going to be the case, but not all the time. I think the absolute worst thing a person could do is automatically dismiss someone as a noob when they have a gibbous. It's definitely possible that they might be like really, really good at the game, and equally possible for someone who has an unusual to be really, really bad at the game. It's good to use as a general rule, but it's really bad to use it on individuals, because individual skills will vary. Who knows, this person might have been playing TF2 for a year and just never decided to put money into TF2. It's certainly possible. Anyways, that's my opinion about free-to-plays. They are more likely to be less skilled, but they will not always be so, and you should give them that benefit of a doubt. Okay, now that I have that taken care of, I want to move on a little bit to something that's kind of related, but not entirely. I've never been one who really likes to see people use weapons that don't encourage skill growth. For example, the Phlogistonator for the Pyro. That weapon takes absolutely no skill whatsoever to use. All you can do while using that weapon is walk forward and hold down the mouse button. Of course, you can use your shotgun too, but still, it's not going to be as effective unless they're a little bit further away. Another example, the Machina for the Sniper. There is no motivation to aim for the head when you use that gun, because you do 195 damage with a fully charged body shot. You can kill a soldier in one hit with that. I mean, yes, a soldier has 200 max health, but I mean, if he fell off of like a 2-inch ledge, he's gonna die from that shot. I don't like seeing these weapons be used at all, even on my own team. But what's even worse is when I see the person who's using it is wearing a gibbous, because I see that person is probably new to the game and isn't that good, and probably won't get any better as long as they use that weapon. At least some weapons that don't really take that much skill to use and don't encourage them to develop aren't too bad. For example, the Sniper Sydney Sleeper, because that's not directly rewarding you with kills, it's giving you assists, because each shot is only allowing your teammates to deal mini crits. Anyways, that's about all I wanted to say for this video. So, let me know your opinion on the matter. Do you disagree? Do you agree? Where do you disagree? Why do you disagree? I want to know all this. And finally, tell me if you think my commentating skills have gotten better at all since my last video. Well, that's about all I have to say. Blind Sniper 115, signing off.